Hi everyone, this is Hira and today we will be discussing academic writing task 1 map based questions. So in this session we will be covering how to analyze map based question, what is the vocabulary that you should be using for map based question, what is the structure that you should be following when it is a map given to you, and we'll also solve one exercise together. Let's get started with today's lesson. First is how do you analyze the maps? So there are different kinds of map based questions. The first is you will be provided with a present day map. This is rarely asked as it requires only simple present tense to explain and usually no comparisons are possible. The next one is past and the present. So there will be two maps and it is the most common one. You'll have to use past and present tenses since the changes are man-made processes. Passive voice can be used. So this was done by and all that, right? So you are able to use some good lexical resource and good grammatical range because you're using passive voice. Then we have present and future. This one is usually about the development of a town or a city. And present tense and future tense are usually used for the explanation of this sort of map-based question, and almost the same vocabulary can be used for all the different type of map-based question. Then we have the map that will tell you about the stages of development. So in this case, you will have to rely mostly on past tense as you describe the milestones or the stages of development. Maps usually mostly deal with changes that happened in a place over the given period of time. This is map-based vocabulary. So you should know the prepositions of place and direction. Directional words like towards, leading to, and place is all into, before, after, between, and so on. Then changes in the map. Changes in the map means was there any expansion done? And for expansion, you can use words like enlarged, extended. So enlargement, extension. So use the noun and the verb form accordingly. These are just the verb forms that I've written over here. Expanded, developed, made bigger. For removal, you can use demolished, knocked down, pulled down, torn down. And in case of trees, you can say cut down. If tree is added, then you can say plantation of trees or trees were planted or forests were planted. If there is another addition like a building or some kind of facility that was opened, so you can say built, constructed, erected, introduced, added, opened, etc. If something is changed from something to something, then you can say converted, redeveloped, replaced, renovated, modernized, etc. Now let's take a look at map-based question. The question is, below is the map of the city of Bradfield. City planners have decided to build a new shopping mall for the area. So this is the area and these are the two shopping sites which have been proposed by the planners, S1 and S2. So S1 and S2 have been proposed. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons wherever relevant. It is simple when you have two maps given to you, right? So you can say that this was there, this wasn't there, or this was changed. But when it comes to a single map, then it becomes slightly difficult to summarize and give the information properly. So how you're going to go about it is, the first sentence is going to be the paraphrased version of the question. So how you're going to paraphrase is, you have to come up with new words. So use the key that I told you before. The given map illustrates or compares plans for two possible sites. Okay, some words cannot be changed, but you can add an adjective. So two possible sites or two probable sites for a shopping mall in the city of Bradfield. Now you need to write the overview. Now how you write the overview is, you can take a look at where are these sites located. So as you see, this S1 site is located in the north of the map, and this is more towards the south and in the eastern part. So maybe you can say that this is in the south and this is in the north, right? Okay, then you come to the detailed para. Now here in these two paragraphs, this is what you're going to be making comparisons and contrast. Now let's take a look at the other things that are there. This is housing estate. This is the golf course and park. This is the city center. This blue line is the river and this bold line is the road and this line is the railway track. There are different ways of comparison also. One is